What up, amigos? It's so easy to be and we're back with another episode of If My Heart Had Wings. Where we last left off, I'm pretty sure that we were hanging around in the garage, not doing club activities, and then the fucking teacher decides to come in, barge on our fun, and saying we should leave this place, that there's no point, and I wanted to kick his ass! So let's see how it goes. This time, I would be able to reach it. Just maybe. This time. Thinking of all the many months that Senpai had spent in this garage, her words felt so full of meaning. Listening to her words, beside me, Kodori was quietly biting her lip. Kodori dreams the same as Senpai. I mean, Senpai lets off a good aura about her. She's just that good. Hotaru? What are you doing here? I forget her voice.
Ayo, what's up?
Is Aga here?
If it's Aga you're after, she went to the convenience store.
Okay, thanks.
Why don't you call her on her cell phone? It's late at night, and I'm pretty sure you need some love.
Don't you dare quote Drake.
Oh, come on. Just call her on that cell phone. I know it's late, and you probably need some love. Unless I could be some assistance, Ayo.
Hotaru. We'll discuss this later. No, it's okay. I want to speak to her face to face. I had to give myself a little treat for studying so hard. By treat, I mean Haagen-Dazs cookies and cream. Here I go. You look like you're enjoying that. Oh, my ice cream is everywhere. That's good. It's everywhere. It's even on your shirt there, little Aga. Really not. My eyes are up here, Ayo. Don't worry about my ice cream, okay? What do you want? She let down her guard as she opened her mouth wide to stuff ice cream into it. Aga choked from the force of spitting it out. Ayo, don't scare me like that. Sorry. You should eat when you get home. It'll melt. Also, it's more of a luxury to eat outside like this. You want a spoonful, Ayo? Okay, I'll have a little. Okay, say Ageha. Stop talking like that, will ya? It's embarrassing. I say while putting the spoon that Aga was holding out into my mouth. Ageha. Nice. What flavor is it? Cookies and cream and Ageha indirect kiss flavor. What the fuck is with this sentence, Ayo? There are some unneeded things mixed in, but it tastes good. Unneeded. Wait a second. It's unneeded into the mix. Maybe he's saying that because we need a direct kiss. Maybe. I think that's what he's getting at. Aga, pucker up. But it tastes good though. It tastes good. I'll try buying some of this next time. And also getting some direct, you know what I mean? Hey, wink wink, hinky face, blood flow. Yeah. You could at least act a little embarrassed. This is because we're childhood friends, isn't it? When we were kids, it was normal for us to pass juice boxes around. Now, it's more embarrassing to act shy about sharing something like ice cream. In other words, I pretend not to be shy about it. So what are you doing here? Don't you need to study for tomorrow's exam? I heard from a Hotaru that you'd be here. You went all the way to my house? You mind if I have a bit more? Sure. Go ahead. Let me take a little spoonful first. Alright, here you go. Some more indirect kisses. Again, unneeded in the mix, but tastes pretty good. Pretty good, Aga. The rain that had been falling since this morning had stopped in the evening, and the stars shone beautifully in the night sky. It was humid, but the breeze was cool. We walked along the empty lakeside promenade, and I changed to another topic. So how about them direct kisses now? And maybe some while we're at it, you know? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. Okay, moving on then. I heard it from someone in the robot club. Mr. T said something to you, didn't he? Oh, you mean that? It's nothing. The school doesn't prohibit being members of two clubs at the same time. I don't think it's anything to worry about. But even so, It's said that T is a pretty powerful speaker, even amongst the teachers. No doubt about it. Being in his sight is definitely not good. Well, I misjudged things a little. I'm an ace in the soaring club, and I thought it would be okay to sit back and watch, helping out just a little. So that's why you thought it would be alright to be in both clubs? Abigail nods. But I never thought she'd be that clumsy. Also, Amane's kinda cute, so I like her.
Kinda cute.
Kinda cute? Did you say my senpai is kinda cute?
No, she is magnificent.
She is downright gorgeous, and if you degrade her like that again, I will make it to the ends of the earth to slay you. That's right, I will slay you. So don't you dare degrade my senpai again. Mr. T is the advisor to the robot club, right? If you don't quit the soaring club, he'll force you to leave the robot club, won't he? I guess that's how things will turn out. With a predicament. He told me to choose one or the other. Okay, huh? Please, don't quit. Which one? The soaring club. Oh. Right. Okay, huh? Come on. I'll give you a cup if you need it. Just don't quit. Please, we need the soaring club to stay alive. For Senpai's honor. And for her friend's honor, which I forget her name, but that person too. Aga seems troubled by me bringing this up. Then, holding onto the railing of the promenade, I lean towards the lake. Now that the rain has stopped, countless stars are projected onto the calm surface of the lake. Hey, do you remember our secret base? Huh? Oh, I remember. When I lived here before, outside Kazami Shopping Street, in the alley that was hard for people to see down, was a building that had been abandoned. We made it our secret base, and we would all gather there and play. It was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, we took all sorts of toys there, and we decided to remodel the place. I think that playing secret bases is something that almost everyone must have done as a kid. But we were proud of our base because it was much bigger and better. Well, anyway, it was cool. One day, some bad kids from the next neighborhood came to take it away from us, and we all fought together to ward them off, and various other things happened too. Speaking of which, what happened to that abandoned building? Windy Kazgura was built on top of it. By the way, I'm very sorry if I mispronounce things. It's not my native language. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. I do not mean to. So that means it was swallowed in the first wave of redevelopment? What about it? It's similar, isn't it? Damage here in the Soaring Club's garage. It is, now that you mention it. At the back of the school grounds, where it stands like it's been forgotten by everyone, and inside, Simba and the other Soaring Club members from years gone by redecorated it as they saw fit. It's a jumble of things that no one understands and looks so chaotic, but you really feel the presence of the people who have been there. That's why it's been so much fun lately. It's been too much fun. So much that I've completely lost myself in it. But I joined the Robo Club because I enjoy it, and I'm really happy to enter the contest. Yeah? I heard that Aga has inspired the juniors who lacked motivation and has helped their construction of the robots to proceed. She has a responsibility to them too. I also want to do what I can for the sake of the seniors who are no longer able to enter. That's my way of taking responsibility. So you're... Yes, I'm going to quit after the contest. Is it okay for you to do that? This is what she wants. And it might sound a little strange to say this, but it looked like she still had some kind of lingering attachment. It's fine. I enjoyed making robots though. But I can't help it if I enjoy making gliders too though. Being able to make things alongside Amine really motivates me. You think so? Yeah, I do. You should be a little more impressed. Now I don't know whether we should tell her or not that after this year Senpai is leaving. Jeez. Just thinking about it. Senpai. Somehow, it would seem that the impact of the first time we met was so strong that rather than thinking of her as a great person, the impression of her being an interesting person wins in the end. The truth is, there's something else. This is what I really wanted to talk about. It looks like Senpai is going to quit this summer.
What?
Today at lunchtime, Mr. T came to the garage. Then, I tell Ageha everything that happened at the garage at lunchtime. Our exchange with Mr. T, and about the promise with Senpai.
Harmonie's gonna quit? But she's been a super repeat student for ages. From now on, I thought she
said it was a promise to the teachers. Senpai is planning to quit this summer.
But
if you don't come back soon, I don't think we'll make it in time. That day, after that, Cody and I confirmed the work schedule. Based on the assumptions that Ageha would come back on the expected day, we would just be able to make it in time to do the flight tests during the summer holiday. Never mind going to the Passage of Clouds. I'm sorry. I know that what I'm saying is unreasonable, but I can't just keep quiet and tell you about it later.
Yeah.
I'm aware that she's faced with a difficult choice. However, even if I told her once it's already too late, Ageha would still feel hurt. That's why it's better to talk about it while there is still a possibility.
I see. So Harmonie's gonna quit.
Ageha mumbled quietly while she tapped her fingers on her chin, deep in thought. She paced one lap around the place and then remembered her Haagen-Dazs and went back to eat it. Ageha.
Aw, it's melted.
Ageha put the empty ice cream cup on top of the railing, leaned over and looked back.
Well, Ayo, it's your turn.
Me?
You got something you wanted to talk about?
No, it's alright. What was it again? I was a little puzzled by this unexpected turn of events. Ageha looked up, straight at me. It was almost like she was glaring at me.
Ayo, why did you quit cycling?
Huh? Being asked out of the blue like that meant I couldn't think of my model answer right away. That's because there's no cycle racing club here?
Not the cycle racing club. You can still continue your interest in it, can't you? But you don't ride a bicycle at all now.
About that. Ageha looks at me, like she knows that I'm at a loss for an answer, and sees right through me.
Is it anything to do with the accident you had in the last race?
How do you know?
I can check the results of the race on the internet, you know. I heard about your race from Anshan, and felt really bad at not being able to go. You were up on the podium, weren't you? That's why I was always checking the results of your races on the internet.
That's what Mahabu was talking about before. Ageha felt bad about it, that she couldn't see you at your best. You knew about that, didn't you? At the time, I thought it was strange that Ageha hadn't asked me anything about my cycling. If she felt bad about not being able to come and watch, she should have been able to ask me, why don't you carry on like she is now?
It said that there was an accident and that you retired from the race. So why did you quit cycling? Why?
Ageha, still looking up at me, stepped over a puddle and kept coming towards me. I was injured. My knee. That's why I couldn't carry on.
Just as I thought.
It wasn't just cycling. She didn't really question whether or not that was the reason for me changing school. She knew that I don't want to talk about it, so she didn't ask me.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought it was kind of lame, that I got injured and then came running back here.
It isn't lame.
It is lame. It just sounds like I'm whining. I didn't want you guys to see that uncool side of me.
Oh, I think you're cool.
What? Are you making fun of me?
Yep.
Why you? Ageha. You. Oh, I'm gonna slay you. I'm weird. She doesn't know how I felt about quitting cycling, or why I came back here.
But you said Cody, didn't you? The lame side of you.
Okay, so? Why do you have to bring that up?
That was kind of a wild guess. It looks like you did talk about it after all.
Well, that's... I don't know what to say. And Aga gives me a sideways glare. It's true that I hadn't told Aga and the others. But when I told Kodori, I thought it was strange. Funnily enough, that conversation took place right where we are now. Perhaps I told her because she had suffered a much worse injury than me. She had lost so much, and had felt so much despair. Then she couldn't stand it anymore, and started to crack under the strain of it all. As I felt myself getting even just a little closer to her, I showed her the weakest side of myself. I'm really sorry. Pah! I gave a great big bow.
I can't hear you. I thought you were a sportsman.
I had my reasons. It's true. Please believe me. She said that she wanted to drop out of school, and I couldn't think of a way to persuade her to stay.
So in order to make her change her mind, you opened up and told her something that you couldn't even tell me. Your best friend.
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound pretty bad. But look, I tried to sympathize with her, and... Yeah, I tried to sympathize with her, okay? I tried to make her feel better than what she already was. No, I'm not saying she's bad. Fuck, I should stop talking. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Ayo?
Yeah, what is it?
Are you and Kodori seeing each other?
That's out of the blue. What makes you bring this up? Huh?
You're always together. So that's how it looks. You're going out with her, but it's being kept a secret. That would make me feel kind of awkward. And I feel like a third wheel. And I might quit the sewing club.
Okay, fine. We might be. You're wrong. That's not it at all.
So, do you like her?
What are you talking about?
Your voice is breaking. That's suspicious.
If I had a problem with her, I wouldn't spend so much time with her. Do you mean that girls and boys can't be friends? I try answering back in the way a child would, but I really don't see her that way. If that's what you're saying, what about me and you? Actually, there are some people who mistakenly think that Aga and I are an item. Son of a bitch. I did not mean to skip that. I'm so sorry.
Aga said, so, you and Cody are just friends?
Yes. Just friends. With benefits.
She's your number one closest friend these days.
Oh, come on! Come on! Aga, you both are equally beautiful. Just Senpai is gorgeous, though. I can't deny that.
So you and I being best friends is all in the past?
When it comes to friends, there is no number one.
You don't get it, do you? To me, the fact that you are my number one best friend is very special to me. That's how it's been since we were kids. There's a big difference between being number one or not. If I were your number one best friend, you definitely would have told me about your injury.
Well, you wouldn't be at all shy about something like that?
A guy who isn't shy about indirect kissing like you can't say anything. Could it be that you don't even think of me as a girl?
Well, it's not that I wasn't shy. I was just embarrassed to show it, that's all. Is it possible that Aga was the same?
Would it be better if you two start going out? That way, I can make a big comeback as your number one best friend.
Call it what you like. More importantly, let's talk about the club. I tried to force the conversation back to the topic at hand after getting hugely sidetracked.
Alright.
We're all worried that you are going to quit if things carry on like this.
Kodori's angry about it, isn't she? Because I'm coming like this all of a sudden?
Yeah, a little. But she said Mr. T, there's no way she would quit, and she spoke to him quite angrily.
No way, really? I wish I could have seen it for myself.
Senpai's been acting weird. She's lost all her motivation since you stopped coming.
Even Amine?
That's why, even if you can't do it now, you've got to come back.
Okay, thanks.
Ageha looked kind of timid and embarrassed.
Embarrassed over what?
The final day of the end of term exams. We feel a sense of liberation as the exams end, and the mood in the classroom suddenly becomes bright and cheerful. There's one more day left of the first terms. After the closing ceremony tomorrow, the summer holiday will finally begin. I still don't see summer as a holiday. I really don't. I don't see how this guy does. I don't.
Hiya.
Aga, who was chatting with the girls in the class about their plans for the summer holidays, stopped talking to come over to me. What's up?
There's something I want to talk to you about later.
Sure. But why not now?
I gotta do something after this.
Oh, the Robot Club?
No. I was given a love letter. I have to respond to it.
Nani? Without thinking, my face stiffens up, and Haga looks like she's enjoying herself.
You should see your face. Are you worried that someone's going to take your childhood friend away from you? See? Now you know how I feel, don't you?
Touche, Ageha. Touche. How do you think you'll answer? I asked cautiously.
Well now, I don't know until I hear what he has to say.
What if it's a she? You can't assume. This is 2017. You cannot assume. It could be a he or she or an Apache helicopter or a turtle or whatever you want it to be, okay? You can't assume. That's not nice. Oh, really? I wish you all the best. I decided not to get in her way any more than I already have, and quickly leave the classroom.
Well. I'm more popular than I thought.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, I just got here. Just kidding.
Okay.
What a surprise. When I got here this morning, there's a love letter on my desk.
Love letter?
Huh? That's not it. I thought someone was going to confess their love for me, and I was waiting here all excited.
That's right.
Huh? Seriously?
Hee-hoo-hee-hoo-hee. Aga, I know that you don't like me.
Huh?
If you tell me that you can't stand the sight of me, I'll leave. But please, don't quit the soaring club.
What? What are you talking about?
Amine is finding it really hard. She made a promise to that annoying teacher, Mr. T, and she's going to quit this club this summer. That's why we have to be able to fly before then. No, not just be able to fly. We have to be able to fly If you're not there, we can't finish the wings. We can't fly. Omni has been trying so hard all this time to keep her promise to Asuka. What that is, I'm not really sure, but even so. Anyway, I'm saying that if Omni can't fly, I would feel so sorry for her.
Well, even if you get angry with me about it.
If you don't want me there, I'll quit right now. I won't go there anymore. I'll even quit school if need be. But in return, I'd like you to stay in the soaring club.
Cartery.
Please?
I don't want you.
What?
Listen, I don't hate you, Cartery. Well, sometimes you can be pretty annoying.
Annoying?
If you're saying that I should stay and you'll quit, then I refuse.
So what do we do?
You should stay and make the wings. I will help you.
But, promise we can't do that.
Cartery, do you hate me?
Huh?
You feel that you can't stand the sight of me.
No, I don't think that. Guess you can sometimes be a pain in the... No, it's nothing.
You were gonna say that I'm a pain in the ass, right?
Hell yeah, game. Cuss away. I don't care. I like how they were censoring themselves in the beginning with a and then she straight up says pain in the ass. I like it.
I wasn't. I don't hate you as much as I did before. Now I like you. You see, I can be kind of horrible, right? Don't you think? When I get like that, you can give me a karate chop. If it doesn't hurt, I won't remember. Ow! That hurts! What are you doing?
You just told me to do it.
Only when I'm being horrible. If you do that when I haven't done anything, you're just being violent.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Why are all these people who are raised in this town so violent?
What are we talking about?
The swimming club!
Alright. Okay, let's go.
Huh? Where?
To where the others are. I have a little suggestion. What's up? What's up is I have to quit this episode. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.